January 10th, which is about 9 months after my back surgery. Just a few quick updates. Well, after the last video, I pretty much said that running and training was starting to pick up. I was starting to feel like the runner I was before surgery, which definitely took some time. Most recently, I ran into a pretty significant setback. I was having all this hip pain starting 3 weeks ago, and after an MRI this past week, I found out I have a small labral tear in my hip, and ended up getting a cortisone shot to knock that out. And part of the reason I might have gotten the tear was because I was really trying to resume intense training, and mechanically coming back to high intensity running, my mechanics are different. My back's a little more stiff, so it's not completely shocking that something else would come up. Labral tears can be an overuse injury, so I was probably putting more stress on my hips since I didn't have the same mobility in my back for 9 months. But that's clearing up, and the doctor thinks I should be good to go for the rest of the year, and he said maybe the cortisone shot will knock out the pain for the rest of my life. So again, just a lot of physical therapy and identifying the cause and addressing it, and I should be fine to go. And then the other thing that I was very excited about, right after back surgery, I lost so much flexibility. I have always been very flexible, but right after surgery, I couldn't bend over and touch my toes, let alone bend over and touch my knees. And you get so stiff. It's taken me a long time to build that flexibility back up. And especially after a couple months, I would start to be able to touch my toes. And I used to be big into yoga. So today was my first time going back to an actual yoga studio since back surgery. And it was a hot yoga session, and I just felt amazing. I was able to get the same extension, same flexibility, range of motion that I had before surgery. I was even able to do a full out back bend, which I haven't been able to do since junior high. So it was very encouraging. Very, very happy with the fusion 9 months out. And and last note, before a couple months before I had the surgery, I was getting an MRI on my foot, had to wait 40 minutes lying down on my back, and I was in so much pain from lying on my back that I almost couldn't complete the MRI. And when I went to get the MRI on my hip this past week, I was so comfortable, zero back pain, which just goes to show that if you have a condition and it is causing pain, that it just enhances the quality of life in ways you wouldn't even expect a fusion would. So that's about all I have for now. Yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be my first week back running since the little hip issues, but I am fairly confident that just adjusting my mechanics and keeping an eye on everything, that I'll be able to get back where I need to be. All right, take care, guys.